All right, now we have some new information about the suspect accused of intentionally running over those 8 pedestrians in Sunnyvale. His family describes him as a troubled Iraq War veteran. Here's what his mom told us just a few minutes ago.
He was a sharpshooter, which I didn't find out until he got back. In 2015, they had taken him off of his medication. I don't know how long before that, but in 2015, he had a real bad break. He had a lot of fear that the Army was after him at that time, and he would wake up at 3 or 4 times during the night singing church songs.
Now we have live team coverage beginning with KPIX 5's Kit Doe, and what else we know about this suspect. Kit?
Yeah, we talked to investigators who say that he showed no remorse during the interrogation when he told them that he ran over all those people on purpose. He meant to do that. We also tracked down the family who tells us that when he's not on his meds, that he has these visions and he has hallucinations and he fears that people are after him. They talked to him the day before the incident and all the warning signs were there.
It seemed like he was having one of those episodes again.
Heavily armed officers swarmed the suspect's apartment, which is less than a mile from the crime scene, breaking in through the sliding glass door to collect evidence. Police have no firm motive yet, but we are learning more about Isaiah Peoples. He's a 34-year-old resident of Sunnyvale who worked as a federal contractor at the Sunnyvale location of Northrop Grumman. However, Northrop Grumman says he was not their employee.
In the bottom of my heart, and I know my family heart, we really hope that everybody makes a full recovery. My prayers would be going out to all of them, and I'm sorry that this situation even happened.
We spoke with the suspect's brother, Josh, who tells us his brother was never quite the same after returning as a gunner for 18 months in the Army in Iraq. Josh says his brother was in bad shape when he wasn't taking his medication for PTSD.
Also, he had like a whole little episode where he went to the hospital, and he was gone for like a whole year. I didn't see him for almost a whole year. And he was gone because he was battling mental issues, and it was because he didn't take the medicine. He's been thinking that the government was listening to him, and he thought that his house was bugged. I know that my sister, she told me one time that he was outside late at night and he was throwing rocks at the windows, and then the police came and picked him up. And this is stuff that I know isn't nothing like my brother. It was the PTSD from when he was in the Army, because that's the only reason why he would do something like this.
As for the victims, the most severe injury is the 13-year-old girl. She's now in the hospital in critical condition. The other 6 range from serious to moderate injuries. As for the suspect, he now faces 8 counts of attempted murder. We're live in Sunnyvale. Kit Doe, KPIX 5.
I'm Andrea Borba in Sunnyvale. The key to unraveling this case may be Isaiah Peoples himself and determining why he tried to run down 8 people here in Sunnyvale.
It's a win for law enforcement to have somebody in custody that didn't get killed either in the accident or in a shooting after the accident.
Sunnyvale PD confirms that Peoples is talking, and detectives are lining up those statements with fact.
He did not say actually why he did it, so that's still under investigation. He is being cooperative, was cooperative when he was in our custody, so that is still, we're trying to validate everything that he said. He did indicate that this was an intentional act, yes.
Harp, former assistant special agent in charge of the San Francisco FBI office, says Peoples' mental state will also be closely examined in this investigation.
There's also mental health issues that they're going to be looking at here. Was this person stable? Were they under the influence of anything? There's all these factors that'll come into play.
Peoples is being held at the Santa Clara County Jail. In Sunnyvale, Andrea Borba, KPIX 5.